Hello, John. Long time no see. How are you, mate?
Oh, mustn't grumble, really.
Missus still away?
Yes, that's why I mustn't grumble and count my blessings instead. The party's Friday, by the way.
Great. What do you have?
That's very kind of you. I'll have a bitter.
Still on the dole?
Yes, thank you. Cheers.
What's the book then?
What? This little volume?
Yeah, that.
This? Yes, well, this is the famous Quran of Mecca.
I never knew you were a Buddhist.
I'm not. I'm an agnostic instead.
So, you don't believe in God then?
No, you're thinking of an atheist. Although we agnostics do not accept the overlordship or supremacy of any one religion, we do still acknowledge the existence of a supreme being, somewhere out there in the vastness and infinity of the heavenly universe.
No, I'm Church of England myself.
Well, yes, that really hides a multitude of sins because you can believe what you like and still be accepted into the Anglican Church. That is the official wing of the Church of England.
Yes, but I was baptised against my will.
How old were you at the time?
6 months.
Yes, but at 6 months, did you really know your own theological conscience well enough to express a desire not to be baptised?
No, but I did when I was only 12. Trouble was, you can be baptised and accepted into the Church of Christ easily enough. But it's much more difficult to opt out and be unbaptised.
Difficult, if not impossible.
I wrote to the bishop about it, but you can't be unbaptised under any circumstances.
Yes, even the Church of England isn't that liberal that it would let people leave once they join. It's a bit like joining a holy version of the RAC, really.
True. When I was doing my national service, there was a bloke in my unit who put himself down as a sun worshipper to miss the compulsory Sunday morning church parade. Saturday if you were Jewish.
How interesting. What happened to him?
Well, to cut a long story short, the BSM made him get up at sunrise every morning to bow down and to worship the sun as it rose for a new day.
Most interesting. Then what happened?
Strange to say, he had a sudden revelation of God one freezing morning in mid-January and was instantly converted to Christianity.
And a very wise move on his part, I'm sure.
John?
Yes?
Is communism a recognised religion?
Officially, no. But then again, in the Eastern European bloc and China, they're not allowed gods, so they do rather tend to get a bit overexcited about the teachings of Karl Marx instead. It's something for them to do, really.
I see. How do you mean?
Well, comrade, what they do is they unwittingly and subconsciously substitute communism for whatever religion happened to be prevalent at the time they took over. Then, instead of the saints and such like, they have heroes of the revolution instead, in very much the same way that we have football in this country. In fact, I'm not so sure that Football League Division 1 isn't the official religion of Britain these days, but I'd have to look it up to be absolutely sure, though.
They don't have football in America yet, do they?
No.
They don't have much communism either, do they?
Shh, not so loud, they might hear you.
I wonder what the official American religion is.
Most probably, knowing the Americans as I do, I'd say that every Sunday they probably worship just 3 gods. The dollar, fast cars and television. They're a sort of 21st century version of ancient Rome.
Why are you so clever?
I don't know really, I think it's probably because I never went to school. That way I didn't pick up any bad reading habits like reading Janet and John books or the Daily Telegraph.
I wonder if there really is a God.
Well, it says there is in the Bible, of course, but then I wouldn't take it as gospel.
I suppose the Quran's the same as the Bible, really, only foreign.
Yes, could be.
And the Tibetan Book of the Dead. It's the same as the other two, only different.
Well, I've read all 3, and they are indeed remarkably similar. I think one must have copied the other. Perhaps Mohammed and Jesus went to the same school together. You never know with these things.
Perhaps with the Buddha as well, yes?
No, he came much later. By comparison, he would have been in the 3rd year when the other 2 were in the lower and upper 6th, respectively.
But on the whole, I think religion is generally a good thing for the world as a whole.
That all depends on your point of view. For instance, if you're a human sacrifice in ancient Mexico, I don't think you're over-enthusiastic about sun worship. On the other hand, if you're an undertaker employed by the temple of the sun, it'd be keeping you in work. You just can't tell.
Jesus did teach us to turn the other cheek, after all.
He was a clever lad, our Jesus. He didn't specify which cheek. And there are 4 after all, you know.
True, true.
And then again, take traditional Catholicism. Look at the Spanish Inquisition. For someone who preached love, peace and tolerance, they didn't go much of a bundle on it with the heretics they poured in. They just burnt them instead.
No, I've never felt like worshipping bikes or fast cars, to be honest.
Quite. My glass appears to have gotten mysteriously empty recently. Still, no doubt the good Lord will provide.
I certainly hope so. It's your round.
My mistake was said anything, wasn't it? No doubt you'll be having the usual.
Please, pint of business.
Right, I shall fight my way to the bar then. In the past I have tried shouting out Cinzano Bianco from the back of the queue, but the barman, unlike his counterpart on the television advertisement, seems hell-bent on ignoring me. Still, I shall soldier on regardless, and, no doubt, eventually return with the goods.
Great.